Hello, beautiful enlightened souls. I hope that you are doing well, staying safe and healthy. Coming back to you with another messages. And this has been sitting in my heart for quite some time. But I never did anything with it. So as we are being called to provide messages, to hold the light and the space for others, to share the messages that we've been guided to share, I'm going to try my best to relay those messages as I'm guided to, rather than just sitting on the messages, because the messages really, it's not for me to hold on to. It doesn't do any good if I keep it to myself. It's meant to be shared. And so what really was in my heart to share is, what legacy will you leave behind? We are all given the choice now to decide how we want to live our lives, whether we live our lives in continuous fear, or do we live our lives in the continuous love and the focus on God, the focus on Lord, the focus on Jesus that came to sacrifice for the love of humanity, for the peace of humanity, for the compassion of humanity, for the joy of humanity. And Lord Buddha was enlightened with those very same teachings. These are the same teachings, the same knowledge that has been instilled to us. Now, what are we going to choose? And beloved ones, you are being asked, you are being called to choose wisely. So the message that we are guided to use is from Foxfire, once again, by Lucy Cavendish. And what came out for humanity is willing entanglement. And as it relates to what kind of legacy that we want to leave for our current generation and for our future generation, the power does lie within each and every one of you. You have that power. You have that power to make the decision for the better. So once again, beloved ones, choose wisely, and here is our messages. When this card comes out to you, you know that you are being shown the ways in which our promises can bind us and in time begin to restrict us, and yet we have given our word. This is the conundrum of human entanglement of all relationships. There is the bonding and the beauty of what we can give to each other, and there is the binding that comes with the responsibility of love. For this is a card of a person who takes responsibility seriously and who has serious responsibilities, as does this elephant one, friend to the kitsune, who is working her magic in unison with this tree, for as long as it takes to unbind him from the burdens of those who would exploit nature. This beautiful being has given her pledge to be of assistance with the tree beings, and yet it has brought to her great restriction and bindings, and even a sense of being in prison. This she willingly does, for it is not permanent, and the energy she is offering this tree will lead to its freedom. So know in your own life that there are pledges as we make when all is well, and when times become difficult, we then willingly continue, for we know we wish to keep our word and honor our commitments. It is not easy, but it is done willingly, and it is our serious task, and we learn a great deal about what we can do for others. So this is a willing sacrifice before you now, and one that is good, which will lead to many blessings. Know that there will be a sense of restriction and frustration, and that there are many wishes and hopes that seem to be on hold for now. Yet, while you weave your own magic within these strong boundaries, know that you are creating great power and growing stronger within. When the time comes, and it will, dear ones, the cords will fall away, and the time will come for you to move and to be free and wander where you will once again. Yet she is aware that others are also making their pledges, sending their wishes and tying them to this great oak tree, upon which many a charm and a spell has been woven. And she is now weaving her healing with her own bindings and giving her energy to this tree, fulfilling a responsibility and a charge she has decided to take up, so that in time this great tree can be free of all that is asked of him over and over. While you subordinate yourself and your own desires to this great commitment, know that you will be watched over and that there is greater fulfillment awaiting you too, very soon. May you be so grateful to God and blessed so that you can be a blessing to others.